Hello, hi. This is Art Kirsty live. Hello, you're all welcome to my channel. Um, I'm new to YouTube, and I thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Please push the red button to subscribe. All comments, diversified comments, very welcome and much appreciated. Push the red button for subscription in social media. It kind of like puts you off. Whatever we do, we really should be careful about what we put on social media, because even if you put it on this minute and you delete it the next minute, somebody somewhere has seen that video, they will upload it and keep it and save it. You never know where you're going to go to look for a job that might count against you. You really should be very, really, really careful what you say and what you put on social media. It is really, really important. I came across this video, and which I'm going to talk about, and I thought, as a Black woman, as an African, I'm proudly Black. I love my culture. I love my tradition. I would never deny who I am, because I believe that God created everybody in his own image. And so everybody is beautiful, regardless of your skin color or your language. We are all beautiful. We are all beautiful souls. And this is something I cannot comprehend. I don't know what to say. When I first came across it, my very good friend from Nigeria sent me. We were talking on the chat, and she happened to mention this incident that happened that she came across, and I didn't believe her. And she sent me the audio, and I said, well, I don't believe it, because it could be something that somebody just recorded. Because you see, a lot of people will say and do anything and act up. It's a cock up and put it on social media because they want to grow their fan page, they want to grow their followers, and they want to be very popular and famous on social media. They also want to grow their subscribers, so they will do and see anything. But we really have to be mindful about that, because it does tarnish your image. People spend more time on social media believing what they see on social media than life. When you enter the train, when you enter the bus, wherever you are, people are like that. You see everybody sitting in the train, and they're not even looking at each other. People don't even buy newspapers anymore. You hardly see newspapers. They're all going through the social media, and people will say anything or do anything, because the more you get your fans and adverts on your site or your channel, the more you make your money. So people will do anything obscene. We really have to be careful what we put out there on social media. There is this, like I said, going back to what I was talking about, a video that was sent to me, a video audio that was sent to me by my very good friend. I call her my sister, my other half. I call her my twin, my childhood friend. We all grew up together, went to same school, secondary school, basically grew up in the same street. And she sent it to me, and I went through. I kept it. I didn't look at the video, but something just said to me, look at this, go to this video, just open it and take a look at it. And I did. And my mouth was wide open. I couldn't shut it, because I couldn't believe what this young, pretty lady was saying on tape. And what really baffled me, what really blew me out was that she put it out there on social media. Anything you put on social media is global. Even when you say private, there are some hackers who could break into it and download that video or audio. You really have to be careful. Um, I want to specifically mention about some of people who are from Edo State. Edo State is a very beautiful state. The people are beautiful. They are wonderful people. They are very welcoming. They are very hospitable. We are very rich in our culture and our tradition. You have very well educated Edo people in back home and in the diaspora. You got Edo people who are well educated from Christian home, from humble beginnings. Yeah, it's so disheartening, even back home in Nigeria, when people have a preconceived notion when you say you're from Edo State, particularly when you say you're from Benin. What comes into their mind is Italy, Spain, and all these countries. I don't mean to disrespect people or fellow Nigerians who live in these countries, because not all of them, some they work hard. Not all of them are into that kind of trade. Some of them went there and they are working and they are going to school. Some of them, if they go to these countries, is a stepping stone for them to move to another country. Yeah, they are married with children, doing well. They are not into all that stuff. Yeah. Kudos, I bow and I respect those people. But there are some particular people who are hell bent on putting rubbish on social media, not thinking about the consequences it might have on the state and its people, our reputation. We are the Edo State people, the government, the traditional rulers are trying to curb out the image that has been carved out and created for innocent, well-being Edo people. And now this video have come in. I will play this video because that's I don't know if you can see it clearly. I don't know. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly, but I will play it for you and so you can hear it. Video. It's ridiculous. I'm living here. That's her picture. Do you see that? Look at her very well. Look at her. Even Monica, Lolo, Mama Love also na winch. Celeste na winch. Vivienne na winch. First of all, I just want to add, I think the Holy Spirit has descended upon her. When the Holy Spirit descends upon them like that, they come out and say these things. If really what she's saying is the truth, when the Holy Spirit decides to work on people like, I don't know what to call it. I don't want to give names. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm not attacking anybody. When the Holy Spirit descends on people, this is what happens. Why is the That's how. I'll stop it. I'll pause it a bit. She calls herself Facebook table shaker. Yeah, Facebook table shaker. She calls herself. You can see the name there. Facebook table shaker. That's what she calls herself. Basically, she has mentioned certain women, and I think these women are very, very certain ladies, and I think these ladies are quite popular on the social media world. I think they have a great following, they have great subscribers, and she has mentioned all of them, and they are very, very popular. I will continue with the video, and I want you to hear it.
So you can look at her. No, the better view of her. Blood. If they confess now, the fear, now the shame. I don't confess all of them. You're one of Paris now. Lolo, it's just now. Monica now. You're about to meet for them. If you live here now, still left now. Mama Lovely now. Mary Dose now. All of us. All of us. Now you're the one that is sweet ground for them. You're the one of Paris.
Assuming.
When you go for coffee, she not be anything.
You hear that?
She am still the sweet ground. There not be anything.
Do you hear that?
Yes, I don't know. Yes. Mama, this is for that she gets mine. She calls herself Facebook table shaker. That's what she calls herself. I'll zoom in again and then you listen. No, you back. Mama love it for couple, she not get good mind. She not agree, Me, I get good night. I only do bad. I want to use my own jet to aeroplane. The aeroplane they fly, what people they buy tickets they enter. Not the aeroplane where you carry a ball and say, you know good. That people come and call me today. Say me with the two good.
So basically, what she's saying, she says she says she's a witch, and that she's calling out and outing these women to come out and confess and go public that they are witches. Then they all go to the same coven, and she wants them to come out and use their powers not for evil but for good, just as the white man does good for their country. And she even went on to say that if they think she's lying on them, they should get a ticket and go to Nigeria and go to a certain shrine and drink what they drink and see if they will not fall down and start confessing. And that she's not denying it. She's coming out to say that she's a witch because she wants to use her powers to do good. She doesn't want to be bad anymore. Listen to, I'll put this on. So I just want you to listen more to more confessions she made, and then we'll talk about it. Zoom in so you can see. That's her.
she's saying is she has named um, some ladies.
That's me talking on it.
She's named some ladies. I think these ladies are very, very popular on the social media. She's named them, and she says that they all belong to the dark world. They all go to the coven, and that she's named all these ladies, and they're very, very popular. I'm sure they have very huge followers and fans on social media, whether it's YouTube or it's Facebook or it's Instagram or Twitter or live streaming. They must have a lot of fans and subscribers. And she's named all these people and said they all meet in the coven where they all belong at night. If you are wondering what the big coven is, it will be a gathering or a venue where people of the night gather, which is the big W. And if you do not,
that's me talking on the video because I'm commentating on the video, so you can hear my voice in.
It's called the coven, and that they all meet there. She's named these people, and she has said that they should stop hiding.
That's
and they
her.
should come out.
That's the lady.
Do something
That's
good with
her.
their witchcraft, just as when you come abroad, you see a lot of things abroad, and the white man has used his own witchcraft to do something good. She wants Africans to do something good with their witchcraft. And if they are denying it, if they think that she's lying, they should all the women she mentioned their names in the video she has put out on social media. She said that they should all go get a ticket, buy a ticket, and go back home and go to the shrine. And there's a certain worthwhile sacrifice they do, and let's see if they're going to stand up, if they're not going to fall and confess if she's lying. And that's what she's just said. So I'll continue with the video.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear what she's saying? You see that? Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Take a look at her. That's her. That's her. Oh, okay. That's her.
So that's the video, and I commented on that the video audio. What really baffles me is that Edo people, good, hard, disciplined, God-fearing, top professionals, successful professionals, Edo people are already trying to clean that stain. Some individuals from Edo State have put upon the state and its indigenes abroad. And this is another one. This is another one. You have 12 eggs in a basket, and one is bad and rotten. It cracks and breaks, and it leaks out. It stains the other good ones. This is what these people, this is what is happening to, this is what is happening. I don't know what to take from this. It's like a crossroad. I don't know if this is a scene from a play, if it's a practice scene. I don't know if it's part of Nollywood. I don't know if it's a cock-up. I don't know if it's the truth. Because if it is the truth, you should be going to the church to say all this and confess. and get cleansed and healed and baptized and blessed. If it's for fun to get fans and subscribers, it is wrong. I'm not here to judge anybody, but I always think about what you put out there, how it affects you, how it comes back to affect you in the long run. In Nigeria today, once you say you're from Edo State, we all know what comes into their mind. And not all Edo people are like that. It's like you're not given a chance. They see you and they assume, even if you watch some of our movies, homemade movies, when they give a part to a certain character, they give that character a name from Edo State. And it hurts, especially if you're an Edo person who has been brought up from a very humble home, a home that is so disciplined, a home that your parents told you the only thing the only thing I can give you is education. I can't buy you gold, I can't buy you silver. And they took that education and they made the best out of it, and they're very successful. A home where the parents are God fearing. You have a lot of homes. People who come, Edo people, marvelous Edo people who come from homes like that, who are teaching their children and passing on the mantle on of good leadership, of discipline and hard work. My dad always said hard work never kills, it pays. And it does, it has. But when you see such things and it so happened to be somebody from Edo State, you begin to wonder what went wrong in this person's childhood. What kind of a home do they come from? Who are their parents? Who are their family? Who are their friends? What happened? It is sad, really. It is really, 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 really sad. Please, I just want to appeal to people that Edo people are humble people. Edo people are God-fearing people. Edo people are hardworking people. They are simple people. When I was growing up, I saw a lot of women who sold food crops in the market. They didn't steal. They didn't go to the roads. They had children. Some of them were living in one room with their children. Maybe their dad passed on. And she will use the money from that petty trade to train and give her children the best education, because she would tell her children, I didn't have the opportunity to go to school, but I'm going to make sure you are all educated. And she will educate all her children from that tomatoes she sells in the market. And her children will go to school. They will get educated. They will go abroad. They will struggle and they will go to school. And they will improve their lives. There are so many Edo people like that. There are so many Edo people who did not go abroad, but they are living in Benin City, they are living in Edo State, they are living in Nigeria, and they are very successful. Their hands are not into the dark world or negative things. God, I ask you to bless Edo people, bless Edo State. Bless our mothers, bless our fathers, our brothers, our sisters, our children, our husband, our wives, our in-laws, our grandparents, our neighbors, our colleagues, and our traditional rulers, and the people we put in power. Please, we need to curb this out. Please let there be good news about Nigeria. Because when you go on social media, on Facebook, you see they are stealing people's pants to go and do this. They are stealing this to. Enough. It's enough. Enough is enough. Enough. We, as a human being, as the human race, if you go out there to any country, you behave like a Roman if you're in Rome. You are representing whatever country you come from. You are carrying the mantle. You are your country's ambassador. You must behave. Please, I want people to comment on this. I want people to voice their opinion on this. Do you think this is real? Do you think it's just a couple to get fans and subscribers from Facebook? Please join me. Your comment is most appreciated. Thank you very much for joining me. This is Art Kirsty channel on YouTube. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe. Push the red button for notifications. Leave your comment however it is most appreciated. I respect you for that. Push the thumbs up and thumbs down button. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye-bye.